Must be boiling in that booth, in those booths.
It is. They're really suffering.
Yeah.
They're suffering because of the glass.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why.
If they had 3 small fans, table fan, but then
Come on, how long does it have to take to bring a witness?
actually the witness who should have come now is not here yet, so they did a swap.
Oh, I see. Counsel, is the witness ready?
Yes, as far as I know, the witness was here 5 minutes ago, but he's on his way apparently.
I, Dembo Mamu Bojang,
Nte Dembo Mamu Bojang.
do swear that
Mbenkali lako.
I, Dembo Mamu Bojang,
Nte Dembo Mamu Bojang.
Dembo Mamu Bojang.
do swear that
Mbenkali lako.
Benkal lako.
I'll speak the truth,
Mbeto nya fola.
Be tonya le fola jang.
the whole truth,
Tonya damang.
Tonya damma.
and nothing but the truth.
Adu nte fem fola mem manke tonyati.
Nte fem fola jam min manke toñaade.
So help me God.
Woto alama alayindema.
Allo mari manchata la endema.
Please be seated.
Council ko yesi.
Ba dembo katu itele muna jati yoti jambur jang. Biwo intol be mu bo jannati.
Badembo, since you are host today here in Jambol, therefore all of us are Bojangs.
Bismillah.
Akoye bismillah.
We have met yesterday. My name is Esa Fall. You can call me Esa Bojang today.
Akwali benta kunung atomu Esa Falleti barbitum bi isa kumandino Esa Bojanna.
So my responsibility is to help you narrate your story about what happened to you and the people of Jambur in 2009.
Ako ala doko momenti bi walem pour que mako yi yela ko sata menketa teni molla Jambur sata kono 2009 sango kono.
Kindly tell us your full names, please.
Ito fonyembang.
My name is Dembo Mamu Bojang.
Where do you live?
Akoy be sirim mintole.
Be sirin Jambur janne wuluta janne andum mama Mamodu pana be wuluta janne.
I'm a resident of Jambur. I was born here, and my grandparents were all born here.
How about you were born and raised in Jambur, and you also lived in Jambur when Yaya Jammeh took over power in 1994.
Ako iwuluta Jambur janne ikuluta Jambur janne hanifo 1994 birin Yaya Jammeh nyimbankota.
Toñalemba.
Ako foto nyalembang.
Aka insonda wala le katu konte.
Yes,
Kabirin Jawara Jamano.
I accept that because personally, since Jawara's time,
O inata Jawara nata wulije Yaya fana ya tara.
until Jawara left and Yaya came,
Jawara Jamano nte fututa atara nindingodo.
during Jawara's time, I was married with my children.
He was married and he got children. Is that what he meant to say?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Interpreter. Okay. During the Jammeh regime,
Ako jammela mansaya wuce okono.
which party did you support?
Itebe larim politik parti jumale kang.
Wotumo mbelaring UDP leka.
At that time, I was supporting the UDP.
Nene manna karte fa Yaya Jammeh.
I never voted for Yaya Jammeh.
What was the relationship like in Jambur between UDP supporters and the supporters of APRC?
Ako taranyabe keri nu nyadile UDP la molu aning APRC la patio la molu tema Kenya be nyadile utumo.
If ikanyo saba fenkilinden.
They used to tussle over one issue.
Toughen or fight over
I
what?
said tussle.
Okay, all right. Please proceed.
Ako etenteng.
Wo fenkiling olo mansayat.
That one issue was the presidency.
O mansaya ya wuchi jansi ya alaga atiyo lo atelebal.
That presidency, for many times, Yaya was in control of it.
Akata fo sanji muani fula abe mansaya kono.
He tried, and for 22 years, he was in government.
O sanji muani fulo kono le alala kitiyo nata.
It was
Te
during,
wulitas. Aha.
it was during the 22nd year that God's judgment came down
Ate ala nata ke atela wato banta ate wulitaje.
and ended his time, and he vacated the place.
Alala de maroto nata modo soto.
Through God's help, we got someone else,
Ka fami ya hadam baro.
someone that is called Adam Abaro.
Bi wala bijere.
Today, he is the one who is there.
During this period in which Yaya Jammeh was president, did you happen to find yourself in a situation where you had to fight other people because of the politics that was taking place in Jambur at that time?
Ako we wuce okono wato me Yaya Jammeh be o mararola. Fo inata jele ko fayni modolu kabula nyola le walla ka kelefan katu politiko be lari nyame banko kanjang sako sate kono jang.
Haka ni mol bulata sate kono nyola janne.
Yes, we had differences with people in this village here.
Kindly tell us about it.
Yo wo bula nyolo wo fonyembang.
Wo bula nyolo ning APRC code le dunda nyola.
That difference was between me and members of the APRC.
Na karte fay.
We voted,
Ya kanyeta.
Yaya won,
Ntolbe sunurinde.
we were content.
We were very unhappy
Katu ntolbe kusen dabo min noka manna kanye.
Because Usunu Dabo, whom we supported, did not win.
na baɗigol wulite la korda kono e natan ñawal korda kono fo kelos dundan ne tema.
Our relatives left their houses, came to our homes, and began to mock us until we ended up fighting.
O baɗigol walla mun na kabilo modolti wala mu santan jubankole.
Those are members of my Kabilo, Santandu, from Santandu,
Santan juba.
Santanjuba.
Fo ning wol nata o somanda fitino dundan ne tema kele jaw o dundan ne tema.
That morning, a big fight ensued between us.
O kelo kola
After that fight,
inata paramilitaire sambanankang.
they brought paramilitaries here for us.
Ñinin karo ken tolla
They asked our names.
yen chika jang
They took us from here
yen samba birkama police station o
to Brikama police station.
inata ñinin kaje
They asked us while we were there.
nata kumo o itandila minketa
We narrated to them what happened.
ine ñunul de kabone la korda kono kana kanyawal korda kono fo nendiri nin sentani dun tentema nata wolleta dila statement o
That these people left their homes and came to our houses mocking us until we insulted each other until Satan got between us there. That was what we explained to them.
iko iben toli soron nade
They said that they were going to lock us up.
ko ko hani
I said to them no.
ko hani
I said to them no.
ninga atara nte dada bunjoto to mte motumula ala le alla ñininye
If I am to go to prison, then I will not expose anyone. I will take it that that is my fate from God.
bari moye bala korda kono ay ne tare la korda kono
But for someone to leave his or her house and come and meet you in your own house,
ini woye keloke
and if you should fight with that individual
amanke fenkanti fo politiko
over nothing except politics,
ya atoli e o jibe ali abonda la o korda kono keloke ta dami anata samba police station oto
then how did you see it? You take that person from his house and take him to the station,
ali kala foko albentol chachi la chachiro min diminta
and then you say that you are going to charge us harsh charges,
andi ya kele
and which they did.
ya kele
They did it.
yendundi selo kono
They put us inside a cell
tili say
for 8 days.
kono ton jang
On the 9th day,
wotale natam bod
that was when we were released.
barante nin koto mi mu bakilin fakilinde
But me and my brother, whom we share, my biological brother,
anin dingolo
and my children,
yen tol be pakile
all of us were packed,
anin barindin ma
and my nephew
anin mamaringolu
and our grandchildren,
yen tol be dundi selo kono
all of us were put inside a cell.
How many of you?
Akali mojelu.
na
Akali mojelu.
mba fulali atol le nyanta konti lan fe
You are supposed to do the counting yourselves.
Yo sayaka ekoite.
yo ntenin koto ma min keta dudu kati
Myself and my brother, Duduka,
ana dimma usman
and his son, Usman,
ana doma dudu boja
and his younger brother, Dudu Bojang.
anin na barindimma wala mu binta sirati
Another of my nephews called Binta Sira,
anin na mamarimma min keta keba ma di bojanti
my grandson, Keba Mamarim Bojang.
na dimma usman bojam fana be o kafo kono
My son, Usman Bojang, was also among this group.
okay wollo mo
These were individuals.
8 of you, right?
Akwali mosai.
ah
Yes.
Okay. Who led the opposing group that you fought with?
Jumale keta wo kafudo nyaton koti alni mennu keleta.
min keta o kafu do nyaton ko sa se ke TRRC la ke amanoti
The one who led that other group could be the APRC chairman,
wala mu mara fam bojante
and he was Marafang Bojang.
wala keta sababoti pour kanan tarayya
He was the reason for them to come and meet us in our house.
Where is he now? Ma Arafang Bojang.
Ma arafam bojan saying atele.
abandale
He is late.
In that fight, do you believe that the police treated you fairly?
Ako wo kelo. Bira keta saying itela mirano to fo police olu nata tiling alitemale bang.
police olu itol natata minna ala ma woke.
Well, what the police wanted to do, God didn't do things that way.
Katu ko tembo ite hanyila kalila balafa sambana ntoleka yaya be siranka.
At that time, they would not be brave enough to show their sympathy towards us, whilst Yaya Jammeh was still running affairs.
Plane be lota hanni min kantol jibe na ngania nyima ba kono barase kam fa tandin na nyalan toloto.
That is why they all stood there, so that even if some of them were there who actually had good intentions for us, they did not show that to us. They would shout and express anger towards us.
But by putting you and your group, 8 of you, in detention, in the cells, do you believe that act, by that you were being treated fairly?
Ako, atelu muta, atelu mosai. Kali sindi dula kilin wala kal dundi selo kono ila miraroto fo mu kutilindi ngoleti bang
batami yen sodo to ko to wonte kutilindi ko batami yen sodo je woman ke kutilindi.
The suffering that was meted to us there was such that this could not have been something that was right.
Why do you believe that your group were punished by putting you in detention whilst the other group was not detained?
Ako muna kata nyinti ilata lako munana yete nila molu dundi mutokono wo kafudo imana wolu mutake sorong.
Wolu be ya jammele no kan wato sembo min katama ya la sembo damare katama bankoka.
Those ones were followers of Yaya Jammeh, and at that time it was only Yaya Jammeh's power that was in operation. And they would not arrest those ones.
Are you suggesting to the commission that you are treated that way, that you were detained simply because you supported a party that was opposing Yaya Jammeh? You supported UDP.
Ako woto silang ila lanno munyineti ko niaje yo kala ibe patio mento wo patio manke patiti memu Yaya Jammeh la patio te munta atelbe patio mento wala ni Yaya Jammeh la patio be nyo sabakan wala mu UDP patio.
Yes, indeed.
After that event, okay, let me rephrase. After your 8 days of detention, did they take you to court?
Biring alio tiliseo ke mutokono fo inatali sambale kito la bang.
Hani kiti o manaki.
No, there was no court case.
At the time, who was the governor of the West Coast region?
Potembo jumalem birkama tundo la governoti.
Wala mu Ibrahim Sarti Lamin.
He was Ibrahim Assar from Lamin.
And while you were detained in Birkama, did the Alcalo in Jambur have anything to do with that?
Ako wato men alibo muto kono Birkama. Sate wala Alcalo Jambur jam fo ate kusotole wo kono bang.
Aban kusoto je ko katuko barindin kono tolo mo bar natara bala fa soto nye tamba natan jibeje.
He did not have anything to do with it, but he was my nephew, and if anything, if he had shown sympathy to us, he would have come to visit us while we were there. But it was not only him.
Even
the party that we support, the leader himself did not visit us. Neither did he send anybody to come and visit us.
Itala nyaton ko yebe minno kan ni wo man itala toro amanne ijibe akan.
The party that you are supporting, if the leader does not feel the pain that you are going through,
otom ntenga tandi kabirin juna kabir woketa malla fi wisheni dabola UDP.
So from that time I have expressly said so that I do not want to Usenu Dabo and UDP.
Malla fi UDP la kotenke.
That I did not like the UDP again.
If this president
leaves, except if they put someone else. But if Usainu Jabo were to stand as a candidate, I will not support him.
Yemo kuto mi londi mbe carte fayla wale.
If they put a new person, I will vote for that new person.
Tuma do
Maybe
ndela o carte kese kilingo.
that individual one vote,
Alata wuli fulo min kan o carte kese kilingo se mo kanyendi non.
if it joined with a 2,000 vote, perhaps only that vote would be the reason for a victory.
Wotonten na carte keso di la Usain Dabo.
So I will not give my vote to Usainu Dabo.
Andu ninga moy fana katele molo ndinten na carte di la.
And if I should hear that he is the one that selects someone to contest elections, I will not also vote for that individual.
Ntele la fita la baraman la finna.
I like him, but he does not like me.
Ila mo min be no kan di woye mantoro soto fete manya na futa la wala.
Someone that is following you, if he should get into trouble, are you not supposed to reach out to that individual?
Amam futa na man na mo kinan kan pro na nyunu jibe be nye Kenya min.
He did not reach out to me, neither did he send anybody to me to find out what was being done to me.
Oto min la fita Usain Dabo la ntema la fi o mari fangola.
So anyone that likes Usainu Dabo, in fact, I do not even like that individual.
Okay, ultimately, on that particular case, you were released on bail, were you not?
Katu ko niya
ko bukatu wo kuonying aketa nyaming inatali belle kalibula bang.
okay. Wo beliro min nata taraje
The bill that happened,
CID
the CID,
wole yembula ko alta
he released us and asked us to go.
alkana bel la jang.
Don't take the bill here.
So manda ni wul zankata bel report la je.
Every morning when we wake up, we used to report back. That was the condition of our bill.
O bel report o abata warta nata fonye ko nin sulatalla.
In the course of the reporting on bail, which became very difficult for us, he eventually said to us, go, each time we needed you,
Iko iben kumandila.
that they will call us.
O kumandiro hani bimbe wala moiro kan iman nan kumand.
And that call, up till today, we are still waiting for it, but because they did not call us eventually.
O ko belari wala nyam.
That is the way that issue is lying at the moment.
But in 2009, some people came to Jambur village
Akobari 2009 sango kono modolu soton tamelu nata jambur sato.
who claimed that they came here to cure the people of Jambur.
Melu ko itel nata jambur nkolle jara.
Can you tell us about that?
Fo isi fem fono nyewoto bang.
Nse demanding fono je
Yes, I can say a little bit about it,
aw ngal Qur'ano mutan kalitala.
because I held the Quran and I swore to it.
Dun soto da lungol kono.
There was a day,
Ntela bungo be bantabato janne.
my house is by the Bantaba.
Amoli je be tambila
I saw people passing
nin tantangol
with drums,
ko jama ba
many people,
tunkudindi
girls,
kambani
boys,
anin sojaro dolu.
and some soldiers.
Ibe tambila
They were passing.
tambita tata alkalo ya.
They passed and went to the Alcalo's compound.
Bari miye futandi je.
But the one that took them there
Kono mo hali siseti latria.
is Hali Sise from Latria.
Wole nata ala luntangola nate samananja.
He came with them. They were his strangers, and he brought them here.
Wo luntangolu kabiri yejia
Those strangers, when they were hosted down,
alkalo la kumo futata nang imamu lale.
the Alcalo's message got to the Imam.
Nga luntangoli soto.
I have strangers.
Pardon me, but who was the alcalo at the time?
Inata nyinna puru
Akujo
ikali jar.
ya ning ataya kaji se domandin dinna ngasindi ma ko tumo jumalon alkalo to tumo.
Wotumo keba juju bojan no mo alkalo.
At that time, Keba Juju Bojang was the Alcalo.
And who was the imam?
Jumalom almamoti nu.
Afankara mo bojan.
Alfang Karamo Bojang.
And proceed, please.
Akosila isi tenteng.
Kabiri wol nata o bantabato.
When they came to the Bantaba,
Yela dongoli keje.
They performed their dances there.
iko
They said
bitala kaburo to bita duala je
they said they were going to the cemetery to perform some prayers,
bar nte mantaje
but I did not go there.
mantaje
I did not go there.
bar mo soto daja
But there was someone here,
imamo dingo
the son of the imam.
imam ya ni wala bula ni wala tata je
The imam let him go with them.
ning natara dia mo futata wala
If the narration reaches the individual,
wala ba je kunya libe tandila
he will be in a position to tell you exactly what happened there.
fen fen nata mata je wo ba tandila
Whatever took place there, he will tell you. Yes.
Did you get to hear about what happens there in the cemetery?
Fo inata moyle menketa bade koto wolum.
ha nata kuma mo je bara man ke nyala
Yes, I eventually heard something, but it did not happen in my presence.
ngamo ye di dingo da shi
I heard a whole watchdog
ye shishe wulen kanateje
that a red cock was killed there.
shishe wulen kanateri ngo kola
After killing the red cock,
inata ba fana faje
they slaughtered a goat as well.
bari ye bani shishe ke nyami nyama
But how what they did with the goat and the cock,
nte fen fola no
I cannot say anything on that.
After the cemetery, did you see them again?
Akobiri bota bade koto. Fo ye jele koto kebal.
kabiri bota nan bade koto nata nan idunta nan sate kono ja
After they left the cemetery, they returned back into the village here.
ika moli muta ika fo mole ko inu nata jara rolle ko e bali jara la
They were telling us that these people have come to cure people. They are going to cure people.
barinte moli ta fola no de min dunta ndani tema de mbo fola no le
But I cannot talk about what happened or transpired between them and others. But what transpired between me and them, I will tell you.
kabiri futata ndala
When they came to me,
alkalo ko
the alcalde
akonya ko mbar
said to me,
ñunu nata la ko ika jara lolo ke nata pour kala li jara
these people came, they said they've come to cure you and they want to cure you.
These people, can you tell us how they were dressed?
Nyumolu menu nata onya. Afonye ye mum feto fata fason nule dung.
ye bay bu ngol la dum na folu kuru ngol be bala dondi ko lu ni safolu dondi ko bala safolu ni kuru ngol babal
They were dressed in red. They had carousels on their hats, and they had charms as well, or jujus.
You said there were girls and boys and soldiers amongst them. These boys and girls, do you know whether there is a name by which they were called?
Ko wo molu menu ni nyil nata onya sunkutol nin kamba nolu. Wolu isa fo wule mum fem fason nule dung.
hani ko wonni la t-shirt le nata bar min be safari si t-shirt o balanta to fala no ka ko de man katti babu karaw
They came dressed in their T-shirts, but what was written on their T-shirts I cannot say because I am not literate in English.
That group, are they known by any particular name?
Ako molu fo todo bijele ke kilimen na bang.
naam
Wo molu fo e to sotole ke kumandi men na bang.
o fondi keli de ka fo fo kirini boy so lo malon fen ko mare ka fo nyaade
Those youths, I don't know whether they call them green boys or what.
Have you seen any members of that group before, these so-called green boys?
Ako
Have you seen them before?
Ako foy nene jelenum janning ibina la jang ka fo nyil men yeten ko green boys.
man je moy ba
Ako foy nene nyib molu jelenum janni bina la jang ka fo molu men yen ko green boys.
ila patio taman konon kale jele de
Yes, in the course of the activities of their party, we used to see them.
ka o je wato min kela wote ni fitina man dun kan
That time I saw them, they did not come to me in a violent way.
ika tulun ke ni la patio mol
They used to play or do their activities with members of their party.
You told us earlier that the entire group was led by Ali Cisse of Latria.
Yenyum fonyen ko ka fo molu nyilu meye nyaton kaya e ka fo le Ali Cisse membota latria.
ta kan
Yes, indeed.
Did you recognize any other member of that group?
Fo modo fanan sitara wo kafo kono yemen sute bang.
haali ni minni naata
Ha.
mammo suute o kono nga haali damaale suuteji
I did not recognize anyone else except Hali.
How about the soldiers? Did you know any or recognize any one of them?
Ako bitun sojaro lu ni menu nata. Fo mo longi kono le bang wala fo mo sitara je yemen sute.
nin se moo lonnoo jeeyna nin se min suutee no wala mo soloo boo jande
If there is one person that I can recognize or even know, it would be Solo Bojang.
Bojang.
How did you come to know Solo Bojang?
Yes solo bojang inata yate lon yadile.
ngaa lonna janne to
I knew him from here.
waaton ka senoo ke yaa jamme
That time we used to plow for Yaya Jame.
wo senoo wala mu maanooti
We used to farm rice.
wo maanoo
That rice
bii
today,
wo maanoo le ɓe janjandin kambiya kono
that is the rice that is distributed across the length and breadth of the Gambia.
wo turoo sotota janne to
That the seedlings for that rice came from this place.
nin agriculture la ñaaton kaddooɓe kafñoyaare
We were working in collaboration with one official from the agricultural department.
naa kaddoo kuwo ke
We used to work together.
wala mo kunjooti
Well then,
kunjoo
he was Kunjo.
ni wo waaton ni wo kaddoo kuwo ke
At that time, we used to work with that man.
turoo feŋ feŋ
Every kind of seedling.
ni a ya bondinan bantala bankoolu ke kana samba jamburu janne to
When it is brought from outside of the Gambia, this is where it is brought to, because
ka wo turoo kuluu janne to
this is where we nurse the seedlings,
ni ŋa doo kuyi ka wo le turoo janjandi kambiya kono
and after we farm it, it's that produce that they take and distribute across the country.
kamaanoolu min ni doo ku wo le mu nareka te
The type of rice that we farm here is Narika.
nareka siifa siyatal
Narika has many varieties.
i ka fo nareka koyo
There is white Narika.
wo nareka
That Narika,
ni moo moo baa doo kula hani bii
if anyone is farming that Narika up to today,
a turoo bota jamburu janne to
that seedling came from this jambul.
kati kon tolle ŋa turoo kulu na faroo kono
Because we were the ones that nursed the seedlings in our rice fields,
alla naata barakoo ke
and through God's blessings, there was progress.
wo le ye a na kambiya ye ni maanoo turoo so
That is why today Gambia has this rice variety.
doolu bi jee den tete wol too fola no
But there are other varieties of rice whose names I cannot say.
But are you telling us that it is in connection with that farming that you came into contact with Solo Bojang?
Ako fodun asake ko wo senu men iba fo ka wonya wo kono lem ini solo bojang nata nyoje bang fo ka nyolong.
ka ñoo loŋ wo far wuloo le kono
We knew each other during the course of that farming.
ana fulanjam
And secondly,
tuma doon saalon no kara doo fanaa la min keta kannilayit
there's also another area through which I also knew him, which was in Kanilai.
nka bo janne nka moto ta ka taa doo kuwo la yaaya la kunkoo to kannilayi
We used to depart from this place, take a vehicle, and go to Kanilai to work on Yaya Jame's farms.
But that work in Yaya Jame's farm in Kanilai, did you used to go voluntarily?
Ako ya jamela o balengo membe kanilai fali kata ali fongole je wonya ka dia ali fongole bang.
nko man samu ñaañini taaletin ka ñaañini ne wala ka nan kataje
A president is someone that you look favors from, because we were looking for his favors. That was why we used to go there.
What type of favors were you looking for?
Sai alika anyanyini mum kullela.
talon na adaji ko min bala
The behavior that he has,
ka ñaañini ñin ne kamma ala man toro kana dunka
we used to, the favor that we are looking for, so that his aggression, the suffering that he is able to met out, let it not come to us.
wala ya nan tol ka wuli jan tol jamburu jan na yiri wa kafo kata ya e do ko la kanilla
That is why we used to depart from this place, the Development Society of Jambur, and go to Kanilai to work on his farms.
tuma donka tili saba keje wala tili nani woko mangana murun nana dimbaka.
Sometimes we spend 3 days, others 4 days, and then we return back to our families.
And for how long have your Yiriwa Kafo, for how long have they done this for Yaya Jammeh?
Allah Yiriwa Kafo, wati jelulem yo doku façon luke Yaya Jammeh.
Chanji jamalo mo.
Many times.
Nataran karantano.
If I was literate,
Tambi nun sa faade ko ni sankare ni sankarle nga ni doku okeje.
I would have told you this year and that year was when we worked here.
Barin tolinga min taran na falla.
But what we found our elders doing,
Ika fola ko na be sango nyinin kala.
they used to say that if we are asking for rain,
Wo sangala le nga fite kunto doku.
Yes.
Nyinketa wo wato.
Wasangolong aliye mun doku ke?
Na wulo tol mu fite kunto.
Ah, ulole to mu fite kuntoti.
okay.
Yeah, the farm was called Fite Kunto. That was the year we cultivated that area.
Na man ke wo sango fi.
apart from that year,
Sa foko sango min nga fala doku wo sango le nyinketa.
when we worked the fallow farms, that was when this thing happened.
Badembo, can you please address the commissioners? Can you look at the commissioners when you answer questions? And please don't turn away from the microphone.
Ako nibe jabiro kela kana e kodi microphone la isi nyatiling commissioner la wolle nyil molumen be sirin tableau to wolle be lamoy kan bake
Walla be marakaro la tem.
ha wolle be mara karo
Silambe nyatili nal.
Now I will face you.
Good. So now you have told us how you came to know Solo Bojang. At that time, Solo Bojang, when you saw him with the green boys and the green girls, and the people who were dressed in red, beating drums and dancing, do you recall whether Solo Bojang carried anything with him at the time?
ako sa ya fanyen e solo bojallo nyamin yo ka bata solo bojanna ani o molumen fanal nata wo nya nin tantangolu be tantangolu kosila so fo ila korosiro kono ate solo bojang fo ate wolung vie fende jabulo kono bang
Hanga kido jabulu kai.
Yes, I saw a gun with him.
Was Solo Bojang the only soldier or the only person dressed as a soldier in this group?
ako fo solo bojang ate dammane sojar fengolu dum wo kafo kono wolum bang
Hani.
No.
How many other people were in that group who were dressed as soldiers?
ako mo jelu ila korosiro to le be o kafo kono menu fanali sojar fanolu dum
Asa keno mo fula selate kan wala mo saba.
It could be 2 other individuals or 3.
Can you tell us what means of transport they took to arrive in Jambur?
fo sa fo nonye inata jamburu jang nyaadi le moto fasongol meye nati jang
Moto boso inata boso sambanane.
They came with a bus
Tumado ani moto ndi saba.
and probably with 3 other vehicles.
Ni aje mba fola te.
The reason why I'm saying it this way,
Ntema moto tolon.
because I do not know the names of vehicles.
Ma moto tolon.
I don't know the names of vehicles.
When the group arrived, did they say who sent them?
birin wo kafo molu futata jang ya fole bang meye kinang
Ima fo nyede barin tollam sondo mo miro to commence kundare kina.
They did not tell us, but in our minds, we had the belief that they were sent by the government.
Why did you have the belief that they were sent by the government?
munana alenyi mira komansa kundale kinang
Lunda lo ko man kay Gambia dingon.
Because they were strangers, they were not Gambian citizens.
Ni aje wole be Gambia banko ya ila fo be futala no jamburu jangi be kuma do fola nye mi entol ni ko ya.
If you see that they are traversing the length and breadth of this country until they reach here in Jambur, telling us things that are hurtful,
Oton tol nyanta fola ko man sakundare sin tol laja.
then we should be able to say that it was the government that made it possible for them to reach us here.
Tol man ta mo ko den to fola ila nala jan.
I'm not going to call any other individual's name pertaining they are coming here,
Na man ke man sakunda.
except the government.
If you were to say who in government authorized this visit, who would you say did that?
ako ni ba fola misali kama mansa kunda kono me yenyiliki sa yeti la miroto ba fola ko jumale yenyiliki
yaane ki atana man sat
Yaya sent them. He was the president.
Apart,
ya la wato kono mola kala fansin kumo fo ya ma min fo
During Yaya Jammeh's time, does anyone say anything which Yaya Jammeh doesn't approve of?
akende ata o man kende o ya la kala be fo nyeja
Whether it's well or not well, Yaya is the one who says all.
andu nae min fo doro wala kata
And whatever he says, that is what takes place.
mfananga o kala muta
We are also aware of that.
apart from the fact that they were able to come to Jambur unhindered, is there anything else that you saw which made you believe that they were sent by the government?
hana man kanyinte ko yo silo be tanan kana fo jambur jang femme muta silo kam femme tardendi fo bitu wol fem wol mudalilo leti men saytandi ko atele yekinam bang
ha ase keno o nyama kay
It could be that way.
kadu ko hanni ya tobe de karo min
Even wherever Yaya Jammeh's name was mentioned,
mo buka lela ke atandi wodo
nobody shows their manhood in that area.
ala talla wo sembo dungala man sa kono
God gave him that grace during his government.
ujama ni aje mol ba kelate fango ma silangre annan kakay
Many things, if you see us doing it, it's because of the fear of him. That is why we do those things.
ya man ke fendi hadama dingulo mu kontrol fana mo hadama dingu te nyami
Yaya is nothing. He was a human being, just as we are.
ari mbe silandi nyinna ko
But we were afraid that
ase kukenenno
he could do something,
hanni manfa
even if we are not dead,
na jarabo set
then we will live with the consequences of that.
ila fitala wo
Whether you like him
iman la fala wo
or you don't like him,
fo mbe la fitala
it was such that we all liked him.
When you saw this group, how did you feel?
briye nyin ka fo molu je silang ite ya ta nyadile kete nyadile
nyin ka fo mol
ha
kabiri ngeje
ha
ini la manyaro
ha
kabiri ngeje
When I saw them,
nte ko
I said,
na
ha ite ko
nte ko
I said,
ye nyunu min ni je teng
you see these individuals,
inin kayrama dunna sate
they have not arrived in this village peacefully.
kata ko mina na ngawo fo
Why did I say this?
na sojaro le jeje
I saw soldiers amongst them
inin kido
with their guns.
ote inin kayrama dunna sate ko no
Then they are not coming in peace in our village.
nte ngela koje wala nya
That was how I saw the whole issue.
How did you feel at the time?
ako tembo ya ta nyadile ya koje nyadile utumo
ko nga nyin koje nyami
The way I saw this thing,
nga je nyinne kamma koy nata nyinne la politiko kan
I saw that the reason is that they came here because of politics.
pati kotangol min la modi bija
For other party members who are here
kawoli jarabi
to
intimidate other members of other parties
Were you intimidated? Did you feel intimidated?
ako fodum wo kuo nata ke kuti meyete fango silandi bang fodum ay modol fanal silandi le
ayende silan dami nga jabur be silanta la
where I was scared, the whole of Jambur would be scared.
kata ko dol la bungo kensengo dingoli da male tuta jembe tata yen sambadin kirato nene man dami
Because for others, their houses were empty, only the children were there. We were taken to a place where we know not.
So can you tell us how people were taken? Tell us the process.
afonye silang ye molu muta nyadile mutar nya o Kenya ufonye bang
yo ka ila motaro nya
ha
The manner in which they were arrested,
ikabo bunne la ikabo kordal la kata kordal
they go from house to house,
ari
but
kajibe la korda dolu
they used to look
ikawo sawu wala
at some houses and they jumped them.
ntolu la kordalu ikadu wal kono de kanyinin
But in our houses, they used to come in and they look for us.
ne min taraje ye samba ye dundi moto kon
Anyone that they found in there, they will take you along and put you inside the vehicle.
ntamata nyinne nyama isaten kono
We work like this in this village.
ari hanin na jang
But even here,
ngaddi fonni kel soto jang kabiri nate ni wolle be kafunyaari be wuru.
There were some youths here who are from here who joined them when they came, and they were going around shouting.
But wolla kontano labango nata kebulu kumbole.
But those people, their happiness, initial happiness, ended up being crying for them.
Katikon nata jibe nko ye famu tale ko andi ye bamu tale.
Because we ended up seeing that those people, some of them had their fathers and mothers arrested.
Wo fonni kel nata ele me kafutanna.
So those same youths came to me
Ni kuya.
with sadness,
Par mahani ko kala ma kelola.
but we were not brave enough to fight.
Bokele ku on tele nga woni ni jamburu kono jam man kafunyo sotal.
I wanted a fight, but I did not have anyone to side with me.
Kabiri ye muta yen samba jame moto jam moto kono.
When I was arrested, I was taken to by the mosque where the vehicle was parked.
Nyin ko kola kebe siala.
After this incident, you will have many men.
Kabiri konje ko dum moto kono dunda moto kono.
But when they asked me to get into the vehicle, and I got into the vehicle,
Namini taraje.
those that I found there,
Hanin koto ma bi jele ni mu bakilin fakilin.
even my older brother, my biological brother, I found inside there.
Nko
I said,
aliji ni nyunu nga nyofa.
let's alight and kill each other with these people.
Nyunu siata nyango nyan tolle siate.
I said to them, no matter how many they are, we are more than them.
Nko aliji.
I said, alight.
Iman son inata ko kamane nga sabari be min kelan ne site saken.
They did not agree. They came begging me. They said that we should go and accept whatever comes our way.
Nko wallahi alben ni misandila.
I said, you are making me to regret.
Bari ba nko baba nyolu ko.
I said to Baba and the others,
Ko min te fulanjanna.
something that will not happen for the second time.
Oka ka kende kele.
That used to happen well.
Nko ton tolbe ni misala.
I said to them, then we will regret this.
Mfana wakil tan shida.
So I also took it and sat down,
Ko mo min be kafuri moto ko.
because those people that were in the vehicle,
Ni ben kana tele betan kana tele dula dolto.
if they were going to slaughter us, they will take us to somewhere else and slaughter us there,
Bari ten kana tele na bantaba.
but they will not slaughter us at our very own Bantaba.
Mfana dundan shita moto ko.
I also went inside and sat in the vehicle.
Can you tell us whether all those people in the vehicle joined the vehicle voluntarily or were they compelled?
Nin ka fa
Fodon foisa fono nye wo molu menu be bulata o moto kono nya e adiyate fangol leba fodum kunyil menu nata wole ya akandi ye dundi moto kono
ko kiaman ni muna sabari.
Chairman, please, I beg your pardon.
Ukare sabari.
Please, I beg your pardon.
Esa
And sir,
ukare.
please.
Min diata nguma fama fale janko min diata ya ka wole.
Did I not tell you here before that anything that pleases Yaya Jammeh was what he did?
Adi jamala je bankun ka ya be siri min na ya ko mo fo jamala ka soso.
Who have you seen in this country who has objected to what Yaya Jammeh has said?
Ya mo samba kinan ko yen samba ntolbe balanano.
If Yaya sends some people to pick us up, will we refuse?
Akuyata ni nyawo nyambiata nshida.
Even if, no matter how we did not like it, we bear it, and we just sat down.
Na o siyo kontro kono.
While we were seated,
Ibe sate kono.
akata di
Nko ibe sate kono.
it was in the village.
Ini mo kilin sina wala mo fula.
They will come with one or two people,
Kele musulomu.
either male or female.
Ise dundin kam moto kono.
They will put them inside the vehicle to join us.
Nga santo jibe nga duna jibe.
When I look up and look down,
Nko
I said,
andali ajembe ni misalal.
and I said, we are going to regret this.
Bari mammo ma mutan fe.
But nobody was willing to join me.
Yela o taman wala ke.
They did all of those workings.
Min ni silanda min ni kibaro boy wolu bortale.
Those who were afraid, scared, when they heard the message, they ran away.
Ibote la dinkiralto.
They left their homes.
No siri woto fa lansaro wato sita.
We were seated there
until after the 5 o'clock prayers.
Nko ko mbita wadano.
I told them that I am going to call for prayers.
I konta tita wadano.
They said I will not go.
Nko ko fal kalan ni ne deba.
I said to them, are you
Fale tulungole kafundin fe bangala bato kono.
Are you kidding? Have you also brought joking issues to put that together with issues of God?
Nko alipare de biye wata albem fala nar konteta ala batula albem fala.
I said to them, well, then prepare. Today you are going to kill me if you insist that I was not going to pray.
Solo natan jibe a kwala mole ka ala bula ay kula kafundi je andum be mari mo ta la bula ta wada
Solo came and looked at me and then said to his people, let him go, because now he has invoked something and all of us are submissive to that.
kabirin dun ta jamen kono
When I got inside the mosque,
ngamay ko chika
I took the mic
ngama singo yede
and I put on the machine.
nka awji billahi minash shaitani rajim bismillahir rahmanir rahim
I made that prayer.
nyin ko e kam fa bakele
This thing angered them a lot.
na nyin kumo e kam fa bake
This statement angered them a lot.
sita je
I was seated there.
salawato sita
Prayer time came.
kom ngom wole ko bismillah
I said, I invited the people.
kafuta nyoka
We came together.
imamu yen shalinde
The imam led the prayers.
adualike
We made prayers.
adualike minna
The things that we prayed for,
nte kumo
personally,
mbe nka dua
I was praying
na suturo la nin tanko ni mol min ne bije
for
the Almighty Allah
To protect me.
and those with me at the. I was praying to Allah to protect me and those with me in detention.
modi en tu jamen kono
people left me in the mosque.
mbo duala
I was performing that prayer.
kamba ndim fulanata
2 boys came in.
e ko nya baba
They said to me, Dad,
ngan kan kese
I raised my,
nata
My
ji
neck.
dewo malla ban ko e ko minaketa
I looked at them and I asked, what's going on?
e ko nya ko e ko wato sital
They said to me, they said, it's time.
ko ko ali bato ngalla kura ngadua
I said to them, wait for me, let's pray.
ngawo duale ke
I made that prayer.
nata fintina
Then I came out
ndunta moto ko
and got into the vehicle.
ye moto mamma
They started the engine.
ntata
We went.
futata korda do ko
We got to a particular house.
e ka fo e ko jem kolol lete
They said that place was Kololi.
ndunta korda min kon
The house that we got into,
e ko baba jobul la korda
they said it is Baba Job's compound.
ndunda o korda kono
We got into that building.
yembe sindi
We were all made to sit down.
ko nyin tabulolu be lori nyame ye murundi wala nyame
Just as these tables are arranged like this was the way we were seated.
ibulatan kono
They came in our midst.
ika yembe to momo yembe to saf
And took our names individually.
How many people were taken from Jambur?
ako
Jambur sato to jang ye mo jelle bondi jang.
ato nata do ko wala fe ko kade kon te man karante man kontiri no ato kana o fe
You people have brought work for me. I told you I am not literate, and now you are involving me in numeracy.
We've been told that about 62 of you were taken to
Akoy
Kololi.
nyim akoy nyim foko mo taworo nim fula ye wolle bondi jang.
oh nka wala mo inde nyol
Yes, that is what I hear from my companions.
de nyolu mini ya konti mini man nte kadu konte kam fata mbitan kungola
Those of my companions who did the accounting said it was 62 because I was angry.
kabirim futata o kolol
When we got to that Kololi,
ye oto safoke
and they conducted that name taking,
wol kana mira ko bisal dal de man bisal den ka kule nyini
let people don't think that I was paranoid. I was just looking out for something.
ka fenne nyini fo se soto no kolol je ba mal
I was looking for something. Whether I could found that in Kololi, I did not know.
ye la kondongol londe
They brought their lunch.
e kurutala
They surrounded the basins.
be domarola
They were eating.
nga solo commande
I called Solo.
go solo
I said, Solo.
akona
He answered.
ye ngato nata mol mini sambana adi e bondi la kondongol koto al nate sambanang al telbe domarola alman domaro di wol
I told him, Solo, you brought people here. You took us away from our lunches. Now we are here. You people are eating without giving food to those people.
Umar min bota ja imamo min bota ja
Omar, the imam who just left here,
mbe min fola
is one I can
na
name.
dia mo nya sota sa foko to nyalam
If he has the opportunity to speak, he will
I
say
shall
that this is
support-
true.
asen support na kan to nyaka
He will support me based on fruit.
wuli tan ko ko yo alba lon na
I got up and said to them, okay, you will know.
atol be domaro lan tol man domaro
You are eating while we are not.
imamu nata nyapita nga konye ko badembo ibe kukela jande ibe fishenta no mamanda nko binko ndeka wala nyini kabiri njamburu.
Imam came and held on to me and said, Badembo, you are about to stir trouble. I said to him, in fact, this is what I was looking for, all the way from Jambur.
Akonte futala je.
He said to me, no, we will not reach there. I said, well, fine.
Nko bar dole bija woni man konto.
I said, but there are people here who have not yet taken their lunch.
Kabiri jina je nimmin dole na.
Since they arrived here, they came here thirsty.
Barinda konto ndal.
But I ate lunch.
Barimbe hadama dingol le la kelola miniman domoroke.
But
domoro di wala wali ado.
I was fighting for the others who did not eat so that they too could have food to eat.
Ya ikon kataje.
They said, let me not go there.
Alka fonya ko ibe min kele sewo.
And you are telling me that whatever they are to do, let them do, they will do.
Nko alhamdulillah.
I said, fine.
Nko bari.
I said, but?
Mo kilim babu ka futu modbe.
I said one person's mother's marriage is not better than everyone's. My mother's marriage cannot be better than everybody in Jambu. How people took themselves. Yeah, let me take myself along as they are doing. But because I cannot fight for all of us without anybody joining me.
We were operating like that. They came and announced to us to be prepared that the time for the drinking of the medicine has come. I got up. There was a little house.
Before you get into the house, were you ordered to do anything?
That
is to say, come, you are going to drink medicine.
At this stage, how were you dressed?
I left here dressed in my big shirt, in my long gown, trouser, and my hat.
But when you were being called to go and drink this concoction, were you still fully dressed?
Ako biring ibali kumandila silang puralita o boro ming hanim bila o feng kilingul wolle be dundila ba on foye urande
ha awo feng lebe dundina fontata futa boro min dulato.
I was dressed in the same clothes until when I got to the place where we were to drink this concoction. They said, but before that, let me explain to you the state of the building. Where we drank this concoction. I don't know whether people used to defecate there or urinate there, but the state in which it was not good. But we took it to be a toilet.
Allahu Akbar.
God is great.
Allahu Akbar.
God is great. We came to the place of the drinking of this concoction. They used to remove your shirt from the door, but they don't remove your trousers. I will not tell lies. Nobody is there naked. They used to bathe you with your trousers. If at all you have any juju on you, you will remove that juju and place it on top of your shirt. You get closer to them. There was one pot, the tins they call B&B tins. That is in the English language. Those of you would know the tin I'm talking about. They used to fill that up with their concoction. I do not know whether it is what is called kube jaro, whether talimbar, or another herb. I don't know anything on that. So they used to fill up this cup and give it to you, and they ask you to drink it.
Even if you've drunk, even if you have drunk enough,
Ni ko ka ante ka nyantale ka foyle ko ibe mbe minna.
if you tell them that I've drunk enough, they'll tell you you have to drink the whole cup and finish it.
Foy na muru na ya to be la ba.
You have to come back and complete drinking.
Nte fango ni a chochori soto jela.
Well,
I had a little
Ado ko
disagreement with them there,
kabri ngami.
because when I drank it,
Uroni mini tuta ko poto ko.
the dregs that was left inside the tin,
Nyanka samro mini tuta je ko ngani wolu ngawol fana mi.
they wanted me to drink that along.
Nkoy ko ntete minna no ko nyinno ta bakela.
I said to them, I will not drink this thing because
Nga boro min fango min tentingi.
this is dirty. Because even the concoction that I drank,
Nim koronda nim forese.
if it's not force that was used,
Wallahi adama dingu manyana yim.
God knows no human being should touch this,
Sako bisilimu.
especially a Muslim.
How about the women? How about the women? Were they allowed to keep their clothes when they were being taken in to drink?
ako musolu dung biribeolu fanalu mindila ni dun tabbo kono e ka walla dondi kolu tuy balale bang foy kay wuran
Ika walla dondi ko ika landile kele la tiko landi.
They used to put their dresses down as well as their head ties.
Bari ntolla kurtol ka tumbala nyami fanala fanol ka tuy bala wala nyami e bika obon.
But just as our trousers were left on us, the same way their wrappers too were left on them.
But they were taken into the room topless.
bari ye dundiwo bungo kono damin bori min dula woto amunta kabo itewoto kata santo feto fata tewoto
Abo munto.
kabo itewoto kata santo wolem nyinti ko dondi kato
Feto fato ma o mura nka wala foye.
No cloth covered those parts. That's what I'm telling you.
Kurto ka dan tele to.
The trousers stops at the waist
Aka jiduma.
and goes down.
Fano fana ka dan tele to.
The wrapper too stops at the waist
Ka jiduma.
and goes downwards.
Bari santo.
But upwards,
Tente woto.
nothing is on it.
Iko ki wo kense manamo.
You go there naked, empty like that.
So you drank the concoction.
ako sila bitu ite ye boro min
And what happened after that?
biri ye boro min foka pare mune nata ke
Abiri nga boro mi.
After I drank the concoction,
Anata ke mbulu bata bat.
it brought a lot of suffering to me.
O bata mi minute.
That difficulty was
Nyami
that
ni
I was dizzy,
Anin sumuna bambalo.
and I was urinating a lot,
Anin fono bambalo.
and I was vomiting also a lot.
Doltarta je wala nya.
I was there like that.
How about the other people who drank the concoction? Did you see anything different with them?
awo mo ko tangolu biri ye nyim boro min foye kudole je men ketawlu fanal labang
Ha kanyi.
Yes, indeed.
Mo doli bi jaay wala sirale.
Some were there, it made them drunk,
Atu ko ime ke ku okeno.
because if you are unable to
Ibalo
if you are unable to behave like properly then you've lost your way
boro la bala lamfo dunte la.
they were after drinking the medicine took effect in their system
Ni man siye sembe kale la taylo kan.
if you are not seated and leaning backwards, you will have to lie down on the tiles.
Ntamata wala nyama je.
That was how it was like there.
Did the people start behaving in strange ways?
ako birim bori min botala fo molu dolu ye manya dolle kije men yalon ko bukamanu wonya
Ni amo ko mo sirata.
If you hear that someone is drunk,
Ma foko mo chika santa ay busandi.
I'm not talking about somebody raising you up and falling you on the ground,
Ari mbenga nyin kalam motala ko feng ni ama na ye sira.
but we all are aware that if you take any substance and it makes you drunk,
Wala mu bala lamfo ti fe balo e lamfo do.
your body must be weak.
Bunda do bije.
There's also another aspect to it
O man kento lam molu laji.
that did not happen to our people
Ka
there.
foko kanyin kuma kuntango min foko ka foko bua ko.
That is to say that these are useless things that they were talking about witchcraft.
Tolu jamburun ko ma wo soto.
that those of us from Jambul, we did not have any such person like
Fo
that.
se diamu fo sina kuma do fo mi ya lon kata ka manyinya.
To the extent that you say something which is a statement that is not pleasant.
Wallahi inte fani ya fala nkalta al-Qur'an wala wala munyindi.
To God, I will not lie. I swore to the Quran,
Min
and that
ketan
is
sewo fonod.
what happened. I can narrate that.
Wallahi nkalta al-Qur'an.
I swear by the Quran.
Bari momang siraje ni se kuma koten fo koten ninten.
But nobody got drunk there to the to the point of saying things that are not understandable.
Oma sotoje.
That did not happen there.
Oma sotoje.
That did not happen.
We received testimony that people who drank the concoction lost their minds and were saying things that were not normal. What do you say to that?
Ngani kibaro soto ko. Dolu soto nta meni e boro ming. Ide ya damu takadiamu be kumolu dolu fokang me ya lonko amanke kuma sotorinti be kuma kenchengolu fokang fodun yemune foto.
Alaji.
Naam.
Alaji nkoyelo ko ngar Qur'an wala wulendi e sani.
Alaji, I told you, I just raised the Quran.
Manta fani afola.
I will not tell lies.
Kata ko ngaje kabirin kanata nyunula jamburu jang kidoli be buli manfa.
Because I saw that after I escaped from these people in Jambul here, they had guns, but they did not kill me.
Atol nata tonya nyinin nan.
You came seeking for the truth.
Se ku manyan na kuma fola ali mi ya lon katiko amanke ntenya.
I am not supposed to tell you anything which I know clearly that it did not happen in my presence.
Ase keno dula dol to nyunu tata dami bari jamburu jang ntoli tata keno min kono. Hani woman keje.
It could have happened in another place where they had gone to, but from here in Jambur, such did not happen.
Okay, what happened to members of your group who drank the concoction while you were seated there on those tiles in Baba Job's house?
Ako muna keta itala kafo molula bringali e boro mim foka pare wato meng albesirin karokan Baba Job la wobungo kono je.
Nko wala foye nko e ko.
This is what I am telling you. I am saying
Boro e modo lamfundile.
the concoction weakened some people,
Bari ibanna manya keje moshe mimira kudoti.
but they did not behave in any way that can have someone thinking about anything else.
Hey, alinga tonya fondi nyoye wayi.
Let's speak truth to one another.
Fo kuran tole ka doktaro walin fo jara lale ka yayi dunia kono akon kata mo leja.
Is it the sick that seeks the doctor or the healer who goes around looking for people to heal?
Nin tonya bi je tena bona banku ina dunna banku doka.
If there
Wale
is-
sa banku dola yana bula banku doka e ko itaka folo lo alka yayi dunia kono ka tole ka mo leja.
If there is truth, how would you be able to leave your country and come to another country and say that you have an organization which you have established and you are going around looking for people to cure?
Ntolla en birkama loptano.
At the hospital in Brikama,
Wale bika ntol no kan tolle katanka tandila ko mankende.
they never come here to look for us. We are the ones that go there to tell them that we are sick.
Wale kan ntol no kan.
They come here after us.
Ari ntolu ngang min nyinu je nyami.
But the manner in which we saw these people,
Tonyero le be no kan.
they were troublesome. They were troubling us.
Anim politiko de findita nyin karo.
And also politics came through that way.
This is what I have in your statement. Tell us whether this is true or not.
Nganyine soto kumakanga kono. Afonye mfoto nyalo mfoto nyante.
And I'll read it as follows. Quote,
Saying abewo kumakanga le satale yeten saying.
after the exercise at about 8 p.m., I saw some people started getting unconscious.
Biring akonye mbota la talansai watu ngaje modo lubije meni ya lonko isirata.
Did you say that to the investigators?
Fo ete fangono yo fo kisikisirlali birina ata saferola.
Ari nga wo itandi janne ko boro e mol shira.
But I also established that here. I said the medication or the concoction made people drunk.
bara medum kuma kalantam fola ka kuma kundang fo kuma kensen na fandanga medu woto.
But it did not make them say statements that are not comprehensible or foolish things. It did not get them to that. I said that to you, but here I am repeating it again to you. But when I was saying it, I told you that I will not lie. I took the Quran and I showed it to you all. Will I tell lies? After that happened,
Just a moment, just a moment. The word used by the interpreter is drunk. What I have in the statement is unconscious. So what I want to drive at is whether some people got unconscious after drinking the concoction. Whether they fainted or something like that.
Wolam nyinti biring mole nyim boro min fo ila moya falintale ka foko dolu ketutale wala ku ketela yo menni siro te kilindi wairi siro ko tubab counter wolam drunk ako fo nyim molu kule ketela meye la moya lu falin wala fo dolu si ketu.
I heard that question. I am pleased with the question. And what the questioner is seeking to have is to get clarity. What I told you here earlier on, some said some were drunk and they were lying on the tiles. Until nightfall, some were tired. Some were tired. Because the medicine, the concoction, diseased them. It put sickness in them. Some we had to put inside the vehicle and we came with them here. When we arrived, their family members saw them and they were crying. But through the mercy of God, our coming from Kololi back home,
those whose sickness became worse, but later on they became better. But after all that, many people became sick again. Well, some didn't survive that sickness. Some died. That's what happened in this village. When a hyena passes and a goat got lost, thanks to God, that's the type of proverb we use for this, the drinking of this concoction. Anybody who has got trouble from drinking this concoction,
because when they did not take this concoction, they did not experience that. Because even me, Bubakar, seated here, speaking, it weakened me such that even in my compound, I'm not able to read it anymore. They are my compounders. If you will, we could go there and you'll see. It's all filled up with grass. Except if I have money and I pay people, they will go there and clear it for me. This concoction is what gave me that mishap.
For how long were you at Baba Job's house?
We went there around 5 o'clock.
Wala 5 o'clock le mbota ja.
We left here at 5 o'clock.
Kabiri mbota ja.
When we left here,
Ase keno tala woro nga futaje
we arrived there possibly around 6 p.m.
wala 7.
or 7 p.m.
When did you return?
Al seytanang wati jumale.
Ha?
Al seytanang wati jumale.
Kabiri mfutata je
When we arrived there,
ngalla je.
we spent the night.
Kabiri mfano keta.
In the morning,
Ikombe boru mingo fula njanda.
they said we were going to drink the concoction for the second time.
Nga fo jan doli sa fo ko he barde mbo fela be fani afo.
If I say it here, people will say here Demo is again, telling lies.
Ko moli ye ko boru mingo te kala jan ko den kembe nyo fara.
I said to the people there,
Wallahi, wallahi.
there will be no drinking of the concoction again.
Ko
We are
ate
going to kill each other here. It will not happen.
ka te kala jan.
I said it will not happen here.
Ila keba na da he akonye ko moro keba. Bari tala ko ko le atal.
So their leader came and said to me, Elder, your things are very difficult.
Nkai ko amman ko le a.
I said to him, I'm not difficult.
Ko min manyan na kela wala keta wala wala kafo.
What should not happen is what happened. And that is what is being said.
Ko boro te min na jan.
That concoction, no one
Ja.
will drink it here, not here.
Ko na keta ja woton be dunna nyoto.
I said, if it happens here, then we will be fighting here.
Are ala tallala de maroka.
But through the grace of God,
Na fo kumo.
my statement,
Ala na ta barako du woto.
God made it happen.
Boro man na min kotenke.
We did not drink the concoction again
Fo muru wato sitana.
until it was time to return.
Ngeba mandi.
I reminded them
Ko silang lafta kamuru.
We reminded them that now we are about to return home.
Ko nyako alingam batunu folo alingam batunu folo.
They said, no, you should wait a bit.
Ika fo ko fo solami ne lo ngolo mi la keba tinka ko. Bi
There's
motel ala jan.
this individual, whether it's Solamin, who was their leader,
Ko bi mo kilin te ala jan jamburu.
and I said to him today, and I swore to God that nobody from Jambul will spend the night here.
Andu ala ta na ta na kumo fana o fo kumo fana ala na ta barako keje.
And God also blessed that statement, and that was what happened.
Ala ke mo man na ilaji.
God made it that nobody spend the night.
Nata muruna.
We returned home.
Bari dole ni woli wa atara ni dole nata na woli lam furi ngolo mo de ni woli nata.
But at that time, we came with some people who were almost paralyzed.
Ni lam furi ngolo nata nata.
We came home with them, they are almost paralyzed.
Dolu kabiri nata ja.
Some of them, when they returned,
Tuba do foi la dimba se sambano lopitano to ka borota.
maybe their relatives would take them to the hospitals so that they could get medication.
Bari ndemanda lopitano to.
But I did not go to hospital.
Kabiri mbota je.
After I left there,
Na man ke nyinanti.
except this year,
Sawo sante be do ko.
every year I am working.
Sawo sambe seno.
Every year I'm farming.
Bari nyina.
But this year,
He kube mbala jato kono ngalla suton te balo chokobe da be kandini.
something is inside my body. Each time I lie down in the night, all my joints are paining me.
Hanin tela jero fango man jamfa.
Even my vision now is not far.
Nya dibita.
My vision is blurred.
Ko be la riwo nyamal.
That's the way things are.
But after you took the concoction, did you begin to experience any difficulties? I know there is something that we have written on the paper and given it to the commissioners. Is that really what happened to you? You're not saying exactly what it is?
ako silang birite boro min foka pare fo wokola ete mannaje ite fango jato fo kumang falingi jato kono e man kuje men sikela katu e kayti safele ye men di commissional
Nko.
I am saying
Kumo doli bije.
there are some statements.
Woli la teka.
when those things happen to you
Balla be bala jato ko.
or it's in your system
Ite o fola jang.
You don't say that here.
Ite o fola jang.
You will not say that here.
Adama dingo.
A human being.
Ni aje moli ye ngai bolo.
the reason why people will know your inner secrets
Ite le afo e.
you told them
Andu doli bije wolte fola jang.
And
Ni
there
bela
are-
ri modika.
We won't ask you to say any more than that. So we take a short break we take a lunch break now, and we come back at the time the chairman would determine. So, Badembo, we leave it at that for the time being.
Bitun Badembo, council ko nsikulu bula tumo nga nyintembe molisita kontonda hala, bitun ning alasonta nim muruta nang tentang sike diamola.
Bismillah. Allah baraka.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma Council, and thank you, Mr. Bojan. We will take a 1 hour break and come back at 3 o'clock sharp. Meeting is adjourned.
Mbe montoro wata kilinda ha talanga murunan talansaba, bitum bengo bantale follow.